Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into the Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 6, episode 15. So the ladies are still in Pensacola, what is it? Pensavet? Uh Pensacola, Pravago? They still in Mexico, y'all. Some part of Mexico. They get ready to start their day and everything. So we got Lisa. So this is after the night before. Lisa's still upset. She said she was up all night because of thinking about everything that was said to her, and how people felt about her. So apparently, Baldwin brought her narrow ass over there to come talk to Lisa and told Lisa that Whitney, Angie, and Heather and her was talking about her behind her back. And so now she said she got to get down to it. I said, girl, wasn't nobody talking about you. I said, what they said about Lisa was the honest truth. Lisa and Meredith was the honest truth. Wasn't a lie. But I said, I see you, I see you, Broadway. I see you truly. But keep it moving. So, she want to get down to that. So we move from there. We move on to Mary. So Mary, get ready to start her day and stuff. But she usually, she feeling a little down because she usually would call Robert Jr. And she can't call him because he's in rehab. And but she knows he's getting his stuff together, and stuff. So she just taking it one day at a time, like he is. So, that's going on with her. We move on to Meredith and Heather. So they ended up having a little chit chat where Meredith ended up asking what's wrong with asking her what's wrong with Brittany. Because of how Brittany was asking about her. She said, now this heifer said that Brittany said she had an eating disorder. I said, Brittany never said you had an eating disorder. Brittany said she heard you crying and coughing. How does that mean you have an eating disorder, girl? But she said, yeah, she's assuming to tell me I have an eating disorder. And I'm going to get down to the bottom of this. I said, Meredith's crazy. I said, girl, you is loony as hell. I said, the looniest bitch of all. But we gonna move on from her. So Heather, oh yeah, Heather looking at this heifer like, oh, uh, okay. So, you know, they all they all get on the sprinter bus to get to where they going for the day trip today, the event they doing that day. And as they on that bus, Lisa get down to business where Lisa calls out Angie, Heather, and Whitney, told them I heard y'all was talking about me. And what was said? And the girls looking like, huh? What are you talking about? They said, oh, well, Broadwin said that y'all had a conversation and it was about me. And they went, well, so Broadwin ended up speaking up saying I was having a conversation to Lisa, tell Lisa how I was feeling and that the things that I said was, they said, but you talking about us. Like, we didn't say anything bad about her. So, they all end up getting into an argument, back and forth, where the point where Whitney ended up Lisa want how everybody know how Lisa is, because you see everybody else getting and trying to figure out what's going on. Lisa add her 2 cents in, Whitney get her ass all the way together, and baby, I was loving this time like it was no tomorrow. And Whitney was like, Lisa, shut the fuck up. Let us speak. You wanted us to answer it, so shut it up. Don't talk to me like that. Don't tell me what to do. Whitney was all there. Whitney don't give a F about that bitch. Whitney said, you the one want us to answer it, so shut up. Let us speak. You want to answer, hoe. So doing all that commotion, this caused Miss Angie to say, look over at Brittany, who Brittany on her phone, the bus is shaking and tumbling through through Mexico wherever they was, and she trying to get her phone together. She pressing the record button. It's looking the recording looking at the back of the chair, and Angie went, Brittany, you recording us? And that caught everybody going off on Brittany, saying like, "Why you doing that?" You got everybody they reading her down. You got Meredith acting like she done lost her head, saying she needs to get out of here, get her out of here, get her out of here. You despicable. Lisa said, "I will never trust you again, Brittany. I will never ever, cause you just make me think you're recording me." And she said, "I'm not recording any of y'all." She said, "I'm trying to take a picture of the cord the same out the window and stuff." I said, "From what I got was she was not. I don't think Brittany was recording now. I honestly don't." I said, "Y'all on a TV show. Y'all actually being recorded." So I don't think she was. I honestly do not think she was recording them. But they saying she was. They got this woman crying. I said, "Girl, pick yourself up." She even ran off the damn sprinter bus. They didn't got to their destination already. She done ran over. Whitney went to go check on. They went, oh my God. Angie went, "Oh my God, y'all. I think we went a little bit too far." Mary went, "That's what she get." I don't feel sorry for her. I said, "Mary, shut it up." I said, "Y'all are." Yeah, I said, "This episode pissed me off because they got on my mother nerves." Because I said it was irritating. I said, "I've never been so irritated in my life by the housewives of Salt Lake City." I mean, I was irritated. So, she went to go check on her. She crying or whatever. And she said, "I never did anything. So I'm sorry that it seemed like I hurt y'all or whatever." But she went, "I don't post anything and stuff." She went, "I pressed the button and I'm trying to turn it around to myself so I can send a picture to my daughter." But it didn't do that. And you can look, if you wanna check the file, you can look at it and go through it. How we know you didn't do a delete? I said, "Girl, who's doing all that? Ain't nobody got no time to do all that bullshit." I said, "Oh my gosh, y'all doing too much for me." So Mary said, "Where's Whitney and Brittany?" Then when they walked back over there, Mary said, "Is she okay?" Mary, shut up. I said, "Mary, do not show no concern about this woman. You already said she got what she got. That's fake." So they go on RVs, and it's two to a seat. So nobody really wanted to ride with Brittany, but Brittany ended up riding with her friend Heather, who had the biggest issue, who was going off of her and all that stuff. I said, they all got on my motherfucking nerves. So they did the RV and stuff and all that stuff. They ended up going to a oasis place where they got to go in the water and stuff. As they sitting there, Lisa said like, "Oh, she thinks she saved because we here and we having a good time." So I see why Jared keep dumping her. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Oh wow." But girl, you only got your man because you took him from your sister, hoe. Shut up. They get on. I said, "Oh God." And Angie want to add in on it with Lisa. I said, "I don't like that." I said, "Y'all give pathetic, old ass mean girls that wish they were popular in high school. Just because you got a little bit of money, you thinking you popping. And you can buy name brand expensive clothes, you thinking you popping. And you're not." But, they acting the way they acting and stuff. As we move past that, they ended up going to lunch. And at lunch, they sitting down and Brittany mind her business, she eating, and Miss Mary gonna say, "Brittany, why you so quiet?" I said, "Girl, if you don't shut the hell up, Mary." I said, "You know, none of you hold up here care. Y'all," she said, "I'm down here collecting my thoughts." and they want to read her and stuff. Then they started again, and stuff like that. And then Heather went into, this a girls group, and we collective and all that, and you can't be recording us and stuff like that. Come to find out, Brittany said, I got to, well, since I haven't been honest with y'all, me and Jared been intimate. And Mary, like, girl, we already know that. Oh, I said, girl. That wasn't a big deal. So Brittany ended up apologizing to the ladies. She apologized to Mary. She apologized to Meredith. And Meredith said, she said, I apologize if I made you seem like you were like you was you had an eating disorder. Meredith said you did. I said, girl, no, she did. She never said you had a damn eating disorder, hoe. I said, I'm really over this tramp. I said, you got all of this smoke for her, but I said you didn't give none of this smoke that you giving to Brittany. You gave none of that shit to the way you went, the way you going in, the way you have went in on Brittany and Angie this season, you ain't go half as hard as them as you went that you should have went in on Lisa. You forgave that hoe, and that hoe dogged the shit out of your ass. But let's move on. So after that, they moved from there to getting ready for dinner that night. As they get ready for dinner, uh, Mary had to get her hair done, and Angie asked if she needed any help. She said, "No, I don't need no help. My hair just a little fuzzy, but she trying to work with it." She said, "Girl, let me help you. I'm a hairdresser, girl. I do this for a living." So she finally helped her. That was really nice. We got Meredith and Heather again. So Meredith then went and asked Heather. She said since yesterday. She said since earlier today. She said, do you ever have you heard anything from these rooms or anything?" She ain't know. She said, "Well, so I'm trying to figure out how did Brittany hear me coughing and crying and throwing and supposedly throwing up." And so they went to check her room, see if it was bugged. I said, "Girl," she said, "you was just coughing and crying, girl." So they went and checked the whole damn room. So she said she gonna get down to the bottom of this at dinner. I said, "Girl, you was a crazy heifer." I said, "That heifer crazier than you know what." I said, "Shoot, I skipped the whole thing, y'all." They did ended up after they went to lunch. After lunch, they did go shopping. Um, Nothing really went on there, but so we get back to the dinner thing. So at dinner, Angie ended up bringing up the main topic they was talking about in the Sprinter van. She brought back up, the main issue where Brodwin tried to throw them under the table, under the bus, and Brodwin said she was trying to tell. She said I was telling about myself and what I did and what I said and stuff. And the girls, so Whitney and Angie both said, like, "Girl, you were just telling her just to make sure that telling her first so that you was on the clear." I said, "Oh damn." I said, "Well, it's the truth, bitch." So it's like, girl, you didn't mess. I said, bro, when you was actually getting on better terms with Angie and Whitney and Heather. And I said, and you didn't fuck that up again. Now your ass gonna be on the out because you trying to be buddy buddy with a hoe that don't give a fuck about you, who showed you this whole vacation that she don't give a about you. But I said, bro, I said, you need to go to therapy and deal with all your trauma. Because you got a whole bunch of trauma. And it's not adding up. But after that, we move on to Meredith. So Meredith want to get her 2 cents. So she ended up asking Brittany. She said, "Brittany, So I want to know if you bugged my room. I said, bitch. Brittany, like, what? Brittany said, oh, come on. Brittany said, come on, girl. Brittany said, girl, come on. Brittany said, is you for real? Brittany said, why would I do that? Brittany said, why? She because you said you, because everybody in here, cause Mary went, I don't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. Everybody, I said, girl, anybody, I said, she heard you coughing and crying. Coughing and crying, girl. Coughing and crying. So, because Brittany said, no, I didn't. Brittany said, no, that ain't what that was. So at that point, okay, so at that point, was Broad was there when she said, Mary in her confession, Mary said, like, girl, why would somebody bug Meredith? She bored. I said, bitch, she the boredest person on here. Her and Lisa. Shit. Her and Lisa. I don't want to, neither one is interesting to me. So Meredith was pissed off because she didn't like the answer that Brittany gave, so she was ready to leave. So on their way back to the villas, um, they started chatting. Angie asked, like, so did we say any Heather? Did we say anything that would have gave you a anything bad about Lisa that would have made Bronwyn do what she did? She said no. Cause we were just so Meredith ended up asking, so what did y'all say about me? And they went Heather went, well, Heather said what we said was that you agree with Todd. You know, when it comes to you agree with Todd when it comes to infidelity. She said, what? She said, that ain't what I said. Girl, it ain't Shrink, girl, it ain't that ain't what it is, girl. Shrink, just forget about it, girl. So Meredith thinking about it more as they walk up. They all walking through. She's still talking to Heather, trying to get down to the nitty gritty because that ain't what she feeling a certain way about it. Because she said, "Oh, so you telling me, Shrink, I'm tired of people talking about my marriage and insinuating that you know that there's cheating going on and and she just went from 0 to 100, going off and everything. And at that point, she then went into her room. You know, Lisa went with her. And the ladies, standing out there looking all crazy, like, what happened? Heather said she jumped to conclusions. She didn't like that because I told her that, she agreed with Todd. Shit. And she talking about, y'all need to keep my name out your mouth and stop insinuating about my marriage. It's like, girl, we know it's cheating going on, and y'all married. And she also ended up saying, we were separated at the time. I said, girl, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, separated or not. You're still married. Don't matter, girl. You still with him, separated or not. You still with him. But that's your choice. So she in that room going out telling Lisa, don't trust them. You should not tell nobody nothing personal about you. And Mary said, I see why Brittany heard her. Ah, bitch, I said, shut up, Mary. I said, she going out, she mad as hell. I said, girl, you look stupid. Meredith, get a check, girl. Cause you're mad. Your husband is out here doing God know what. For him to just up and leave in the middle of vacations when y'all supposed to be spending time together and stuff like that, yes. He's scoring somebody. And you're allowing it. Because you still with him. And that's your problem. Don't get mad because somebody said that you agree with Todd, and that's what you and Lisa both did when it came to Broadwin. But Broadwin got her own issue where she throwing people who actually was sympathizing with her and supporting her for once, and actually understood her and was actually understood her, got to know her a little bit more, and it's like, okay, I think I would give her a second chance, and we can work on a friendship. And she screwed that up herself, but it's what it is. But that's all that happened, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Get back at y'all. This your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye, y'all.